To me, nostalgia is incredibly important when talking about retro games because that is part of the experience. One of my most nostalgic games of all time is for the Intellivision system, and that's Burgertime. Now, it's not the first game I ever played on the Intellivision, that would be boxing. Burgertime, however, I played the hell out of that one. It's your standard arcade game. It's got several different screens, and the objective is pretty simple, to build burgers. However, that objective is being hamstrung by various evil foods. We got eggs and sausages and pickles. Now, all these disgusting foods are hell-bent on murdering you and murdering you dead. They don't want you to make a burger, and they're kind of pissed off that you're even trying, so they're gonna kill you. This is such a great game. I can't tell you how much I played this, and part of the reason why it's so nostalgic for me is the fact that when I was growing up, and I had to have been 4 or 5 at the time, it wasn't even me who played the most on it. It was my grandmother. She had the system. She went out and bought the game for herself. I just happened to be in proxy of it all. And I would go over on Friday nights, and she would be there playing Burgertime on Intellivision. And I think it was a good solid year that this would happen. It was her favorite game, like, forever. Eventually she went out and got an N64 on her own as well, but that's an entirely different story. But it was always Burgertime. It was always Burgertime. I remember she got to the final screen in it before it flips back and goes to the first screen again, and she was all excited that she got past that one because it was the hardest one. I believe there's 8 or 9 screens in it, maybe. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've actually played through the whole thing. She just couldn't get enough of that game, and to this day it remains one of my most nostalgic games. The music, the sound effects, the graphics, everything about it. As soon as I'm put back in front of that game, I'm put back into that world. I'm taken back 30 years when it was just me and my grandmother sitting on the sofa playing Burgertime. And that's really what it's all about. And when you look at these retro games, it's not just the programmers who programmed it, or the publishers who published it. It's the experiences that you had with them that really define it and make it unique to your own personal experiences. And it doesn't matter what happens from this moment on in the gaming world, I will always be able to have those experiences with my grandmother playing Burgertime. And that's what it's all about.